What's good? Y'all get in the building, man. Let's do this shit, man. Yeah. What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy AD, man. Welcome back to the Just Another Sports Fan podcast, man. Another live show, man. The Kicking It with AD series, man. You know, these shows, man. You know, I just find random topics on the internet, man. Sports related, of course, basketball and shit, rumors and all kind of shit. And we get on here, man. I just get my thoughts about it, man, and I'll be about your way, bro. But before we get started with the stream, for real, man, y'all already know what I'm finna say, man. If you're new here, man, like the video, share the video out to your peoples, man. Subscribe to the channel, and when you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you are notified when I go live like this right here, drop videos, and when I drop shorts. So, again, man, like I said, bro, these Kicking It with AD kind of shows, man, you know, they ain't really topic based, man. We're gonna go through a lot of shit, man, you know, and I'm gonna get my thoughts. And we also talk a little bit of the draft towards the end. So let's get it started, man. Let's not waste no time. Salute to everybody on Facebook. Salute to everybody on YouTube. Salute to everybody on Twitch, man. If you're watching, I appreciate you, man. Share it out, man. And if you want to be a part of the panel and get your thoughts on what I'm talking about, it's a link in the chat. And if you're on Facebook and you want to be a part, you must go to YouTube or Twitch and hit the link that's in the chat. But yeah, man, let's get to the show, man. Let's get to the show, man. We're here for a good time, not a long time. You feel me? So let's get it started with something quick. Let's get it right here. The Dallas Mavericks, man, have hired the Michigan coach, Dusty May. This is an interesting hire. And it's a crazy time that he got hired too, because you know, man, you know, colleges just got done with the recruiting. You know, they starting to do summer workouts in college and shit, man. They just starting around meeting the teams and shit. And you got to think, Michigan just won the national title last year too. So respect right there, you know, national title head coach. But at the same time, bro, you know, they start this is a new season now. So, you know, they got to meet the team, and they don't spend a lot of money on this recruiting and transfer portal to bring a whole new team in around what he does. You know what I'm saying? You know, building around the kind of scheme and things he like to do. And for him now to just up and leave that team to come to the NBA like a day before the NBA draft, for one. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Mavs already had a sense of what he wanted to do, but you got to think about it. This timing is crazy. Because you got the draft coming tomorrow night, and then he finna have to go to draft right in the free agency. The team he got, they might have the players on his team on the Mavs right now might not even fit his philosophy or what he like to do. Like, this is just a quick hire, bro. And that's why I don't like that they let Jason Kidd go so late. You know, if he's going to fight, go ahead and get it out the way quicker, man, so y'all can have more time to really formulate a plan, bro. This is on some humbug shit. We'll see how it go for him, though. Because he is a good coach. Man, he took a team full of transfers last year, made them come together as a team and won a national title. So respect in that regard, he can get a team. So clearly he can coach and get a team to play together. We'll see how much that can translate to the next level, to the NBA level, when you're dealing with veterans and niggas with wives and niggas with egos and niggas with money. Guaranteed money. That no matter what you do, they going to get that money regardless. These ain't kids you're dealing with no more. And we've seen a lot of times that this college, the NBA, a lot of coaches take this leap and it don't work. Let's see if he had, because it's been a long line of these niggas that's done this shit, bro. Let's keep it a buck. John Calipari has tried it. Wasn't good for him. Coach that was just for the Bulls, that was coach at Iowa State, Hoiberg. He had to go back to goddamn college. It don't work. Coach for St. John's right now, Pitino. He was coaching the Boston Celtics back in the day. Didn't work. That because you understand, bro, that college to NBA jumping coaching, bro, is different. It's different. You're not dealing with kids no more once you get to that level, man. That's grown men. And you just can't talk to them how you think you finna talk to them kids, nigga. They'll get on your ass. And they make more money than you. So you'll leave before they do. But I'm not mad at the hire, I ain't mad at the hire for the Mavericks. We'll see how they go. They got a young team anyway, brother. Your star of your team is 20 years old. And I don't even think he's 20. I think he's 19. So the star of your team is 19-year-old kid, 19, 20-year-old kid, bro. You got a lot. And then y'all got a good pick this year. I feel like he'll make it work. So shout out to him. Getting that promotion. See if you can do what you did in college. Do it on the big stage. I ain't mad at that. We're moving on. All right. Now, on the last Kicking It with AD episode, I had reported to y'all that Trae Young had opted out of his player option for the $49 million. But now, a report came out today is that he is expected to sign a 4-year deal worth $212 million. First of all, goddamn, that's a lot of money. 212, that's over $50 million a year. And I ain't saying he don't deserve it. I think he does. But at the same time now, if you're the Wizards, what does this do to your thoughts of what you're gonna do with this draft pick now? Because if we remember, the Wizards pick number 1 in the draft tomorrow night. And now it's with y'all being expected to give Trae Young this money. Do y'all not lean towards Darren Peterson now and lean more towards AJ DeBouncer being on your team for some wing depth? Because Darren Peterson already came out, his campus already came out and said that he wants to have the ball in his hand. It ain't going to be a lot of having the ball in your hand, bro, with Trae Young on your team. He going to have to get that dream up. So with Trae expected to resign with the Wizards, that has to do some recalibrating to the thought process of what you're going to do now. I think the bouncer fits well if Trae's still there. That could be a nice little pick and roll attempt. He can get AJ DeBouncer into his spots because AJ DeBouncer is not a reliable outside shooter yet, so he can get him better looks towards the rim that'll help AJ DeBouncer's game. Get him in better spots so he can make a quick move and get to the rim. Or get into that midi that he loves. So I can see that with the rest of the team, with the rest of the time they got with Sarr, and we'll see what's going on with Anthony Davis, even though I don't think he want to be there. And I think they're trying to find a way to get rid of him. But I think Trae, AJ, and Sarr, they still got Cam Whitmore. And then they got some young guard talent that's Carrington, Trey Johnson. Bro, they got some talent over there in Washington, bro. It's a young team. They're going to have to go through their lumps. But they got a guard in Trae Young that if he do stay, and this is just not a way for him to get signed and traded, and he does stay with the team, they got a guard, bro, in Trae Young who ain't scared of the moment, bro. We know that. We don't see this man going to Madison Square Garden in the playoffs, and put the Knicks to bed. Had the whole state of New York screaming, fuck Trae Young. He ain't even got to be playing and they screaming, fuck Trae Young. He wasn't even on the Hawks this year and they were screaming, fuck Trae Young. That's how bad he was doing them. So they got a guy over there. So Trae Young is a guy, bro. I mean, he needs the right piece around him, but hey, he can lead you. He can lead you, and he got dog, and that's hey. And I respect any nigga that got dog, bro. When you that small, but he got to play with heart. So salute to Trae Young, man. Salute to his extension, bro. Well deserved money for the young man, and I hope it work out for him in Washington if that's where he does end up staying. Now we moving on. Before we get into some more NBA news, did y'all see these two goofy ass niggas over the weekend? The big three, Michael Beasley and damn Lance Stephenson at the Whole Foods. Beasley's up there trying to wrap up the Dwight Howard and shit, trying to yoke him up and shit. And then you got Lance Stephenson out here thinking he's still in that one-on-one ball circuit out here trying to fight. Did you see the way he closed out the nigga on the drive? These niggas is crazy. Michael Beasley and Lance Stephenson, these niggas is crazy. Bro, they went out there, bro. This is the first, keep in mind, y'all. This was the first game of the Big Three season. They on a platform now. They on CBS. They on big CBS, the national TV shit. You know what I'm saying? They done moved up. They on CBS, nigga. In the first game of the new season, the literal first game, you got the biggest face of your sport right now outside of Joe Johnson and Michael Beasley, bro. Everybody love Mike Beasley. You got the face of your league damn near right now. This nigga go out here in the first game against the Dwight Howard. Just them two niggas, bro. I don't know where that rivalry started from, but every time they get on the court together, it get like that. It get like that. So them niggas end up getting ejected because them niggas just locking up and them niggas just and won't neither one on no. And I understand it. Won't neither one on let the other person, go first because you want to look. You don't want to let nobody know like, hey man, you don't want to feel weak in that situation. I get it. So them two niggas get ejected. But the game goes on. And after that ejection, bro, just all hell just broke loose, man. Then this nigga Lance Stephenson, bro. And I fuck with Lance Stephenson, but born ready. I fuck with him, bro. But at the same time, bro, that nigga was foolish after that shit right there. He out here yanking niggas out the air, bro. Like, literally, bro, nigga trying to drive past him, bro, going to the air. He locks his arm around this nigga head, bro, and closed down to the ground. And then he mad like the nigga, like he ain't do nothing wrong to this nigga. He mad at it. And then low key punched at the nigga while he was on the ground. Bro, them niggas insane, dog. Them niggas was insane. Man, they lost it, bro. And both of them been suspended the game. Now, how the big three do their suspensions, so they can have enough players. Only one of them going to be suspended for one game, and then the next game, the other player be suspended. So I think it's Lance Stephenson first, in the next game they got, and then in game 3, it'd be Mike Beasley. But either way, they both get a game suspension for just the foolishness, man. These niggas is crazy, bro. I can't believe them niggas went out there and pulled that kind of shit, bro. They got to bring that shit back in, bro. Y'all back. This ain't super corporate or whatever, bro. But this ain't that one-on-one shit that I'll be seeing on Instagram, bro. This ain't the 1v1 league, dog. Y'all gotta rein that shit back in. And understand, bro, y'all play on a platform, man. Ice Cube done built this shit from the ground up, bro. Don't ruin this shit, man, being niggas, all right? Man, help that man out, man. That man trying to bring this shit to the greater heights, bro. Man, don't be on TV doing no crazy shit like that, Mike Beasley, Lance Stephenson, bro. I hope this y'all last time, bro. And I hope y'all niggas learn from this shit, bro. And, and move on and get better from it. But that's all I got on that, man. Let's go to the next goddamn topic. We got this right here. The Los Angeles Lakers. Boy, goddamn, say that 5 times fast. Shit. Anyway, the Lakers have been connected to both Mitchell Robinson and Robert Williams III. This is good news. And it's bad news if you're a Lakers fan, bro. And I'm gonna tell you why. For both parties, bro, I'm gonna tell you. It's a give and take either way for either one that you get. Let's start with Mitchell Robinson because he first in the report. Mitchell Robinson would bring the Lakers nice size, a good defensive presence, a great rebounding big, and high energy. But basketball is a two-side sport. And that nigga offensive package is terrible. Bad hands. No, can't finish not a good finisher at the rim unless it's lob dunks or layups. And he damn sure can hit free throws. He finished this year as a under 40% free throw shooter. Under 40%. And keep in mind, that was as a backup role on the New York Knicks. Nigga, if he signed to LA, nigga go to LA and think you finna shoot under 40% from the. You not Shaq. They'll let Shaq get away with shooting under 50% or shooting 50% because Shaq's still gonna find other ways to give you the business on the offensive end and still impact the game on the other side too. And not getting foul trouble while he do it like Mitchell Robinson does. Dog, if the Lakers get you on the team and they paying you like real money as a starter, bro, Mitchell Robinson has to find a way to be somewhat competent on the offensive side of the basketball, dog. Because if not, bro, you can't pay a center, bro, that kind of money. If he ain't Rudy Gobert defensively to be getting the kind of money that I feel like he probably won't. He ain't a Rudy Gobert type. He ain't a Victor Wembanyama type. And in the Lakers case, you would be asking this man to come in and be playing real starter minutes. Nigga, that's a dangerous game, bro. It's just his offense, bro. It's the offense, bro. The defense is fine. It's the offense and it's the foul trouble that he get in. And he get in foul trouble and he came off the bench in New York and was still in foul trouble. You think we gotta play you 30 minutes a night? And you can't stay on the floor, my nigga? Because you fouling. Or they hacking you on purpose to get you to the free throw line because they know you can't hit free throws. But we can't have you playing 30 minutes a night and we can't even have you and paying that kind of money and shit, and you can't give us nothing, bro. And you ain't gonna be on the court half the time. But you want to play like him just for the other shit I said, the defense's purposes alone, and the rebounding. And the lob threat that he is. He can get up there and finish at the rim. And then with Luka passing you, you know Luka gonna serve you easy ones. He could do that. But at the same time, bro, the silly fouls, you getting the ball, if they blitz Luka and then he's the nigga that has to get the ball and make the play on the backside screener roll, bro, on the 4-on-3, I don't think he could do it. Not his game. Not his game. And that would hurt the Lakers offense more than it would help. That's just more people in the paint, clogging the way. I think the Lakers need to find a way to we'll get there after I talk about Robert Williams. But Mitchell Robinson, I like it. And like I said, I like both of these and I don't for reasons. And that's the Mitchell Robinson reason. Now, getting on to goddamn Robert Williams III. Very athletic big. Still young. Bouncy, plays hard, aggressive, all of that. It's just, this nigga cannot stay healthy for shit, boy. Like, this nigga can't stay healthy at all. The majority of his career, I think like 3 other seasons out of the 4 or 5 he's been in this league, he's been hurt. And like, not just little injuries, bro. I'm talking about a bad wrist injury that kept him out. lower leg injury that just kept him out. Important that he just was coming back from Achilles, all of that shit. But I like the fit of Robert Williams. If I had to pick between the two, I like the fit of Robert Williams more than Mitchell Robinson. You can get that same kind of level defense, plus a guy who can do a little more on the offensive side. He ain't no. Let's not get it confused now. He ain't no Catters, none of them like super skilled niggas. But I got more faith in him if you give him the ball that he can do something with it more than Mitchell Robinson. And he's gonna hit a higher clip of his free throws too. And he's more athletic. And I think that's the kind of bigs Luka like to play with, the athletic, really like them jumping bigs, you know what I'm saying? Where you can throw that ball up, you can go get it. And also with Robert Williams, he was on that Celtics team. I think he was on the team that didn't win it, but he got experience going deep into the playoffs, man. And then he was just on this team with Portland that gave, the Spurs a little bit of a fight, all the fight that they could. Let's say it like that. Because we all knew Portland wasn't going to be no Spurs. But he was on that roster and gave him good minutes when he was in. So I would like the addition more of Mitchell Robinson. Not Mitchell Robinson. I like the addition of Robert Williams more than I would like Mitchell Robinson. I think he would fit better around Luka and Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves was a comeback. And Brian was to come back. I think he can run screen and roll with all them guys, and them guys will look for him, especially Brian and Luka. Get you another shooter on that other side that's playing that 4th spot. Or if Brian playing that 4th spot, find a wing shooter for that 3 in the 3 spot. Lakers might be cooking with something. But if you ask me, the big that the Lakers need to try to get, they need to try to find a way to get Anthony Davis back over there. Yeah. Anthony Davis would be the perfect kind of big to play with Luka Doncic. He can play because he can get to you all kind of ways. Pick and roll, pick and pop, stretch out to the 3 to keep this on the lane open for Luka to get downhill. Anthony Davis, they can do that any way they want it, bro. So I like if it was Anthony Davis outside of these two, but if I had to pick out of these two, I would much rather, personally, want Robert Williams on the team. Even though Mitchell Robinson was on that Knicks team, shout out to him, NBA champion, and he did his thing in there. But that's as a role. That's as a role player. You come in and you try to be a starter on this Lakers team, and they expect to start the shit out of you, bro. I don't think that same production will happen if he in a starting role. I think Robert Williams is more equipped and can do more to handle that role than Mitchell Robinson. But that's all I got on that. We moving on, and we making good time. But that's what I was trying to do right here. But if you're enjoying the show, man, before we keep going, bro, like the video, share the video, man. Hey, get the word out, man. Hey, help your boy grow the channel out, man. We just giving out this good basketball talk right now. I'll be back later on this week, man. We got draft them. We got the draft tomorrow. I won't be able to stream the draft, and that sucks because I'll be at work. But Wednesday, we will be going over all the picks and what I think all the picks can do to help the respective team that they were drafted to. We will be covering that on Wednesday. So be in the building on Wednesday for the NBA draft recap show. Let's get back to this show, though, and let's go to the next topic. And that's this, Nick. Hey, I understand people say, man, when you make it to the league or you got a dream or something, that you got to be a little delusional. Because you got to be a little delusional to feel like you can make it to the league. And then when you get there, you got to be a little more delusional to feel like you can stay there. Because you got to. Because other people think the other people in the league think they're the best too. And then you get to the league and realize that there's levels. And so I seen this earlier today. A report came out. It's a whole bunch of Giannis shit going on right now. I ain't even figured. I could have got on Giannis today, but I'm gonna leave him alone because Giannis really pissing me off. Like That nigga so fake, bro. He pissing me off, bro. We not gonna get on Giannis today, but it's been a lot of trade packages for Giannis, and a report came out saying that, basically saying that Kuzma will be a throw-in to the trade of like whatever the package is. And Kyle Kuzma caught wind of this, and he went to Twitter and responded. Since when is a 6'9" wing who plays any role you ask? I agree with that. Guard 1 through 5. Nigga, what? Shot almost 50% from the field and cares about defense and throwing. All right. Kyle Kuzma. My nigga. Shut up, bro. Shut up, bro. What the fuck is you talking about? I halfway agree with what you said, and then I disagree with another half of the damn post you said. The shit I agree with what you said, you'll play any role that you have to do. I agree with that. I've seen you do that. Shot almost 50% from the field. I agree with that because that's what you did. And you can't really take that away from me. Now, talking about guard 1 through 5, nigga, stop. Cares about defense? Nigga, stop. That's the shit I don't be liking about some of you NBA niggas, man. Y'all know how to pandle. And y'all know how, and you got to control your own narrative. I get that. But what we not finna do is just go out here in front of everybody, bro, and just blatantly fucking lie. We just not finna just be letting that kind of shit ride. Niggas just lying. Nigga, you can't guard no 1 through no motherfucking 5, nigga. When? Show me. Anybody out there, I'm willing to be proven wrong. Anybody out there, when you come across this damn video, anybody out there, bro, you can show me, send me clips, tag me in some clips, anything that show me that this nigga is out here guarding 1 through 5, please, or that he care about defense. Please, somebody. I won't say care. He'll try. And I'm seeing games, but he'll have try. He won't even give full effort on the defensive end. So what the fuck is he talking about? I respect that you don't see yourself as a throw-in because no player should see himself that way, bro. You worked hard to get here. I understand that, and I completely agree with you standing up for yourself in that aspect. I get it. But my nigga, let's not lie, my nigga. Defend 1 through 5. Nigga, Kyle Kuzma, you need your ass whooped for saying some dumb shit like that. Defend yourself honestly, my nigga. Because that was some bullshit you just said, bro. I can't give you that game. But, play any role, yeah, you did, because you had to play a role when you was on the Lakers team when you were young, on that championship squad. You played your role there. You went to the Wizards, tried to be a go-to guy. And then you went from the Wizards to the Bucks, and you try to fit in behind Giannis and them. So I get that you will try to play and do your best in your role. And I agree with that. But that goddamn guard 1 through 4, bro, you can't guard no point guard, nigga. You can't guard no real 2. You serviceable against other 3s. Serviceable. But we not finna do that. We just not finna inflate, bro, what you be out here doing on the floor, bro. Because that person said that kind of shit. Like, be honest with yourself, Kyle Kuzma. Be honest with yourself, nigga. Streaky score, all of that shit, but you play hard. You do play hard. And you do try. Sometimes too much of a fault where it looks bad. But I'm not gonna give you that defense shit, bro. Hell no. And nigga, if you do, and if you are even if you do get put in the package, nigga, you finna leave the fucking Bucks who ain't finna go nowhere no time soon real fucking fast, bro. Wherever Giannis going, I can guarantee you it's to a contender. Which means you're going to be on the stage, bro, to play for a contender. And then you can really show what you are. Show me you can go 1 through 5 on the big stage, nigga. If this is the shit you saying. Show me you can do that shit on the big stage then, bro. Because wherever Giannis go, bro, it's going to be somewhere where he can compete. Where he can compete. Ain't no sense of that man leaving the goddamn Milwaukee Bucks to go to the Brooklyn Nets. He going somewhere where he compete, and you'll be in that shit too. Which means you have a chance to compete for a title. Show and prove, nigga. Show and prove. And we moving on from this nigga. Now, another report that I seen today involving this man right here, Jaylen Brown, is that the Clippers are interested in Jaylen Brown and could use the number 5 overall pick in this coming up draft and another first-round pick to pull this shit off. I ain't gonna lie, I like it. I like it. And I ain't like, and it ain't because, you know, I want to split the Jays up. I don't. I think they can coexist. Clearly they can. They want to chip together. But at the same time, bro, ever since the end of this year, bro, with Tatum coming back and Jaylen Brown really establishing himself in the league as a league guy, the way he was able to keep the Celtics afloat this year without Jason Tatum, really establishing himself in the league as a league guy, I can see him wanting to go somewhere else, bro, and like be a guy, because the Kawhi situation over there is iffy in LA. It's an iffy situation on it. If you don't know, read up on it. A lot of shit going on. I feel like JP can go over there to the Clippers, bro. And if you put a solid roster around him, bro, he could do a little something. And I understand it's the West, so I understand, you know, we know the usual suspects over there. The Thunder, the Spurs, the Nugs, you know them teams. We get who over there. But Jaylen Brown is a top 15-ish player in this league. And not even ish. He's definitely a top 15 player in the league. Definitely. And he definitely played his ass off this year to the point, bro, where you gotta seriously think that this man could really he could really go somewhere and lead a team on his own team. And I think, and then, you know, if you Celtics fan, let me holler at y'all, bro. I know y'all like Jason Tatum. I know y'all like Jaylen Brown. I know y'all like them together. But I think both of them will flourish a little more away from each other. Because I'm not saying they similar, but they like to play the same. They play the same though. And if I feel like if Jaylen Brown and Jason would have Jason Tatum can stay there, while Jaylen Brown get traded and they get their own team, I feel like both of them can flourish even more than what they have. Because you got to remember, they both like 25 and 27 point a game scores with each other to compete with on the same court. So think about if they get free from one another. Somebody got to get them shots. I feel like it could benefit both of them. I ain't saying, but I think they can play together too. Like I said, we've seen that before. So I ain't saying that they got to get off of them. I'm just saying I can see it, and I can see it working from both sides, and for both the stars involved. Like I can see it benefiting Tatum, and I can definitely see it benefiting Jaylen Brown, because I know that man wants his own team. He wants to be his own guy. I think he wants that adulation, bro. And he wants people to stop sleeping on him, bro. I know he do. I think he'll be really get traded and go somewhere where he can show and prove. And I think the Clippers will be a good spot for him. Ty Lue, a good coach. Pretty solid players over there. Him, Ben Mathurin, Darius Garland. Him and Ben Mathurin could be a nice athletic wing combo. Get some serviceable bigs in there. Get them old ass bigs like Robin Lopez the fuck up out of there. Brooke Lopez, I meant, excuse me. Get that nigga, get them old bounties up out of there, man. I can see it working. So we'll see what the Celtics do, man, because the Celtics been in the news a lot with him, and they involved in the Giannis sweepstakes. So we'll see how that goes, man. I got a couple more for y'all then I'll be about your way. Let's go right here, man. The Pelicans, the Kings, and the Timberwolves have interest in that boy Ja Morant. Now, I don't care about the Pelicans, and I damn sure don't care about the Kings. I want to see this man right here in fucking Minnesota. I need to see that Ant-Man and Ja Morant. I need to see that combo, bro. That shit gonna feed families. I need to see these two on the same team. And I know people probably out there thinking that these two couldn't coexist. And I think you couldn't be more wrong. Because say what you want about Ja, but he is a willing passer, bro. And if you got a guy the caliber of Anthony fucking Edwards, bro, there's no doubt in my mind, bro, that he don't have no problem swinging that nigga the ball. He was swinging the ball to fucking Desmond Bane. Anthony Edwards is better than Desmond Bane. He was damn so giving the ball to Jaren Jackson Jr. Anthony Edwards is better than Jaren Jackson Jr. He didn't mind giving the ball to anybody, spraying the ball around, just playing fast, playing up and down. He gonna be able to get his still. I don't think he would slow up nothing with Anthony Edwards. And Anthony Edwards became a good catch and shoot 3-point shooter. So I can clearly see but you gotta think, bro, you running screen and roll with Ja, Ant-Man, because you're gonna try to go under, and Ja gonna turn the corner on your ass. Man, and then your blitz job, that means you got motherfucking Anthony Edwards playing the 4-on-3 game in the middle of the floor, depending on where they run the screen. Dog, and then you put some shooting around that. You keep Dante. Let's see. Hopefully Dante DiVincenzo, gets healthy. And put some more knockdown shooters around them two boys, man. Rudy Gobert, he's serviceable still. He's still an above average to good defender in his league. He has his deficiencies as he gets older, but he's still Rudy Gobert on the defensive side. I don't want to see him go to no Pelicans, even though I think him and Zion could be fired. But I don't want to see that nigga go fucking right in goddamn New Orleans. Nah. In Sacramento, do I need to say more? No. Ja Morant, Sacramento, don't even sound right. Send that man. I've been preaching, man. Minnesota, do what you can do. Do what you got to do to get this man over there. Give Anthony Edwards some help. Hashtag help AE. Hashtag help AE. That's what I'm on. Fuck them other two teams. Minnesota, find a way to get this done, man. Stop making this young ass nigga, Anthony Edwards, man, have to keep fucking carrying a sorry ass roster year after year after year, bro. Because outside of damn Nas Reed, Julius Randle, when he wanted to play well, man, them niggas is not good. The Sumu cool, everybody know I like Bones Holland. It's not enough though, bro. Man, you got to get this nigga some help. And Ja Morant, bro, I feel like would be perfect help for this nigga Anthony Edwards, bro. Man, you just gonna have to keep all the females inside, bro, because keep they gonna be that's gonna be a tandem, nigga. It's gonna be guns and hoes everywhere, fucking with them two on the same team. But that's just a risk you're gonna have to take, Minnesota. That's a risk you're gonna have to take for the betterment of your. Y'all could possibly, if Anthony Edwards can carry what the fuck he was carrying to the Western Conference Finals, who's to say that a Ja Morant addition wouldn't be the piece y'all need to get over the top? That's all I'm saying. Try it out. I ain't opposed to it. Ja Morant in Minnesota, we need that. All right, and as we move into the last thing I want to talk about today, you know we got NBA draft tomorrow. And again, y'all know me, man. I've been looking forward to this draft, man, for a long time. Ever since I first started seeing people, the freshmen in this class, and just I've been a fan of this class for a long time, bro. And tomorrow it all culminates, man, with the NBA draft. And there's been a lot of stories going on who going where, who doing what, all this. So this is a mock draft, man. I forget who this from. I will, go back and remember who this mock draft is and give them the credit, bro. I put it in the description. But looking over this draft, I want to talk about what I agree with, what I like, what I don't like about it, what at least this version of the mock draft. Now the top four, unless you've been under the rock, the top four is gonna be AJ Darren, Cam Boozer, and Caleb Wilson, in some kind of order. Unless you've been under a fucking rock, you know this already. So I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on those guys, bro, because we all know what they're about. Them have been the four names you heard about the most. We know about the athletic freak that goddamn AJ Jamonson is. 6'9", athletic, good pull-up score, all that. We already know about him. We already know about Darren. 6'6", smooth, silky, can score all levels, and a solid defender at his age too. Cam Boozer, Mr. Fundamental, knows his game. A great passer to be his size as a big. We know what he's about. National Player of the Year in college. And also Caleb Wilson, baby KG, athletic freak. Already has a lot of room to go on the offensive end, but still can't contribute with him being as raw as he is on the offensive side. Can still give you 20. And he's gonna play hard on defense. He's gonna be I feel like he'll be a solid rebounder. And he got a high motor and energy, bro, that you can't teach. That's either in you or it's not. And he possesses that. So not a lot's gonna that's all. That's not a lot's gonna be said about them. I'm not getting on them a lot because we already know about them. It's the rest of the draft, and the other teams, especially in this top 10. Like the number 5 pick, Kean Wagler, I like that pick for the Clippers due to the fact that you do have Darius Garland already, and putting a guard like Kean Wagler as him, who's not particularly. He is a point guard, but he's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if he'll be able to come in and lead a team right now in the NBA. So you can slot him next to Darius Garland. He a bigger size guard next to him because everybody know Darius Garland like 6'2"-ish. But he's a 6'5", 6'6" guard, bro. Able to create, able to get downhill. Pretty good shooter. I like the fit next to him. I like the fit in Clippers next to Darius Garland. So I can see him going there. And I really love the Darius A-Cup pick at number 6 for Brooklyn. Brooklyn needs a guy. And not just any guy, a guy who's going to be ready to come in, bro, and ain't going to be scared to be the guy. Darius A-Cup got that Detroit, that toughness in him, bro. Like, he's not afraid to be the guy. He knows what he is. Now, got to work on that defense because that defense is bad. It's real bad. But outside that, bro, Darius A-Cup, Dame Lillard clone. Great scorer. Shifty, can get to the rim. He can finish over the trees when he gets to the paint. But we all know he got that burner too for that 3-point. Hey, for that 3-point line. And he got to have it being his size. When you that size, bro, you got to be able to shoot the pill. And that boy Darius Acuff can do that. Kingston Fleming at 7 to the Kings. I ain't mad at that. The Kings starting over. The Kings gonna need a guard. They gonna need a guard that can come in from day one and play. And I like Kingston Fleming from Houston. Anybody know anything about Houston? That's a tough team. Bring your hard hat every time you have to play the Houston Cougars, bro. And him coming from that organization under Sampson, teach him how to play the right way, how to play hard. And in a lot of them games, bro, without Kingston Fleming, bro, they would have lost a lot of those games, bro. He is a great, nice, 6'4" pull up. I like the midi game he got. Got to work on that 3-point shot too. But he can get to the rim and draw fouls. And he has a great pull-up mid-range shot. And he's a solid defender because you have to be to play for Houston. So I like that pick at number 7. Now, Mikael Brown Jr., we'll see what happens with him because, he had people coming in with an injury right now. So we'll see what happens because he's talented now. He can go. He can score. Mikael Brown Jr. can score. He's part of this freshman class of all these guards, bro, who are real capable, and they can go get it. Just get buckets at a really, really high level. Will the injury hinder him, especially in his rookie year? We'll see. But I like Mikael Brown Jr. I think he's going to be solid in this league. Braden Burris as well, tough guard from Arizona. Watching Arizona because they playing the Big 12 against Kansas, man. You're seeing a lot of Braden Burris, man. Just a great leader on the court, bro. Just real solid leadership on the court, man. Not afraid. The moment he'll take big shots, make big shots. Pretty solid passer, but he's a great aggressive scorer, bro. He led Arizona to a lot of them. Him and Cole Pete, even though they was a good squad all around, right? But Braden Burris, bro, really put on, bro. And really made a name for himself. And worked his way to be a top 10 potential pick. The way he played this past season at Arizona. And then the round out the top 10 in this mock draft, the big from Michigan, Aday Mara. Big guy, 7'1", 7'2", but he's pretty agile. He can move pretty good at his size. He had good numbers at the combine, especially in the agility drills. Shit. Put up great numbers. He moved better than goddamn Cam Boozer did. He had him about 5 inches taller and was able to move and bend and get around them corners quicker. Very good on his feet, very nimble, can move around. And that combine, he really shot up the draft boards after that combine. Because that's the thing you worry about with big 7'2" guys, man. Can you move, man? Yeah, you big as hell. But is that going to slow you down laterally, man? Can you keep up with bigs in this league, bro? Can they not just get straight past you? Can you at least hold your own if a wing try to run at you? And I like that he able to move his feet. And then his counterpart right behind him, Lindenberg, Yaxel. That's a crazy name, Yaxel. And he's solid as well, though. He is solid as well. I believe he was the MVP of the NCAA tournament this year. So the boy can play. It's just I like this for him for the Warriors, bro, because Warriors need front court depth, bro. Because the front court depth they got now, you got Quentin Post. He's pretty good, but he's a stretch 5. Draymond getting up there. But outside of that, it ain't really shit in that Golden State front court. And we just gonna get through this lottery, then we'll talk about the rest of the this mock draft and just sparingly above other players. We get to number 12. This has Nate Admin going to the Golden State Warriors. Now, Nate Ahmed, he's intriguing because he's 6'9", 6'10". He got a great skill set though. Like a smooth scorer, bro. But his mentality, bro, he takes bad shots at times, bro. But you would think that with all young players, man. But his shot selection sometimes be even just, nigga, what are you doing? Type shit. But I like Nate because, bro, he got a good game, bro. Silky smooth though. And when he get it going, bro, he can really get it going. He can drive downhill, got a pretty decent handle for his size, bro. Can stretch out and hit the three-point shot, got a good midi as well. Offensively, he got it. Defensively, he needs to work on it, but he should be able to be a good defender, bro, at his size, bro. 6'9", 6'10", bro. Bro, that just takes being committed. You got to want to play defense. Especially when you get to the NBA, bro. You got to want to play defense, bro, because if not, they will get you off that court. So I think for Nate Atman, bro, like it's gonna be the defensive side of the ball for him. Can he make leaps on that side and really show because offense he got it on offense, bro. So I'll look. He might be a sleeper to me. He might be a sleeper in this draft to me. Two more picks before we get out the lottery. LeBaron Fallon going to the Heat. I would love this pick for the Heat, bro. If LeBaron Fallon went there, bro. Bro, LeBaron Fallon. I wish he would have came to Kansas, bro. We had him, and then we couldn't. Man, it's just some stuff, bro. Let him. He left, bro. And then so, dog, I like his game, bro. Man, that boy handled nasty, bro. And he a dog. And the biggest thing me, bro, I love playing, bro. I love dogs, bro. Niggas who are dogs on that court, bro. And you watch LeBaron Fallon play, bro. Aggressive, don't care, bro. Give you the business, bro. Handle, take good range on his 3-point shot, bro. LeBaron Fallon is nice. And what I've been saying about this class, bro, if you need a guard, bro, this is the class to get you a guard that can really hoop. He going 13th, and he's just as good as any of these other guards ahead of him. He's just as good as Burris. He's just as good as Fleming, in my opinion. He's just as good as these guards going ahead of him. These might not be with Acuff and Keaton Wagler, but I can see him in that Mikael Brown and Burries and Kingston Phillips. I can see him with those guys. Because the LeBaron Fallon, bro, the young man can play, dog. Like, for sure. And then to round out the lottery for the Hornets, it's Steinbeck, and I don't know much about him, so I'm not going to get on here and start lying to y'all. I will not. And that's the lottery. And then as we look more over this mock draft, there's some other players I want to point out. Cameron Carr right under him at the Bulls. I like Cameron Carr. He's a nice scorer from Baylor. He can get to it. Like I said, a lot of guards that can score. Him and Tunde, man, was doing their thing down there in Baylor, man. Just didn't lead to a lot of wins, but personally, those two young players produced. Let's see who else I want to talk about through this Chris Sinnett from Houston. I like his game. Nice power forward from the Houston Cougars. Again, tough. Good mid-range guy. Got to work on that 3-point shot, but everybody ain't gonna be able to shoot threes. You know what I'm saying? It ain't for everybody, and maybe he shouldn't even be having to take them. He got a good mid-range game, and he got a good ability to drive as well. So he might not even need a 3-point shot. So that's hopefully the team he go to, and in this case it'll be the Spurs. I like that for the Spurs. Get some more front court help, man. Another big that Another big body, bro. So when Wimby come out, bro, it's just not. It ain't just Swiss cheese, bro. As soon as he come off the floor, dog. I like him there. I like that pick. Isaiah Evans, man, nice defensive guard from Duke, bro. Also able, got a good ability. He can score a little. He can give you about 10 to 12. I like Isaiah Evans. Let's see here. Who else? Cole P from Arizona. I think he should have went back to school. He part of this freshman class, who I say had a chance to be special coming into college last season. And Cole P, he showed he can play. I think Cole P would just benefited from another year though, because he was a projected top 10 pick. And for you to be a projected top 10 pick and you are projected in nobody's top 10 now, he's been a lower first round draft pick for the like good part of this season, bro, from like February on. I think he would have benefited with another year in school. But he can play. We'll just see if he can. And he better. And then where they got him slotted at in this mock draft, going to the Lakers, he better not go there being that bullshit that he used to be on. Like he better go there. You know, he had a little injury. But he over that. So I think him going to Cole Pete, he should be pretty good, man. He should be pretty good. Like he just gotta work on that defense too. He gotta work on his defense too. Offense can use a little help. He got the mid range. He want to play like a stretch though. So if you want to play like a stretch, bro, you gonna have to work on your outside shot, and that's his problem. He got to once he get better shooting the 3-pointer because he want to be a little stretch guy. Once you get better with that, he should be a pretty solid player in this league. Christian Anderson, another guy, Texas Tech, tough guard, big shot maker, clutch as hell too, tough as nails too. You see a lot of these Big 12 players that you know what the conference they was in, bro. You seen a lot of these guys, they are tough, bro. You got to be a tough, different mindset kind of player, bro, in that conference. And that's why you see a lot of them up here. And then rounding out the first round, hey, Malik Thomas, bro. He another sleeper for me. I like Malik Thomas, dog. Him and Darius Acuff, man, was, hey, they was giving niggas hell at Arkansas last year, bro. He is just as dynamic as a scorer as Acuff. The thing with Acuff is he can do a little more with the ball, as in facilitate and get to the rim a little better. But nigga, Malik Thomas, bro, is as gifted of a scorer, bro, as anybody, bro. Outside of that, like, top level. Like, anybody, though, from, like, 10 and down, especially on this mock, man, Malik Thomas, bro. Keep it. Malik Thomas and Nate Amon, bro, sleepers for me. Those are my sleepers for real. And I like Jay Quintus, too. Those three are my sleepers. I think, but my number one sleeper is Malik Thomas for sure. And then my number two sleeper is Nate Amon because I just like his skill set, bro. It's just gonna take him putting it together and see where it go with Nate. And Jay Quintus is nice from Kentucky. So that's the reviewing of this reacting to this mock draft. And again, like I said, we'll come back on Wednesday, man, and we'll have a full draft recap show, man. We'll go pick by pick, man. I get my nuts to see what they'll do with the roster they'll be around and shit, man. And that's how we gonna give it up, man. But with that, that's the episode, man. I told y'all, man. Not gonna be here for a long time today, man. Just get these topics out, man. Get my quick thoughts on them, man. And man, then be on the way, bro. But before we get out of here, man, I appreciate everybody who tuned in via Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Hey, man, just be supporting your boy, man. Give me the subs, man, the encouragement, man, to keep going, bro. I appreciate all y'all out there. And again, before we get out the video, man, please like the video, subscribe to the video, man, and, subscribe to the channel, not the video. Share the video out. And when you do hit the sub button, man, hit the notification bell, man, so you know when I'm going live like this, man, when I'm dropping videos, and when I'm dropping shorts, man. But appreciate all the support, man. And until the next time, I'll holler at y'all, man. Peace.